Hey everybody, welcome to another RodzSquad Retro Reviews. We're here in Miami, Florida, and as we always do when we come down and our little trips, we always check to see if there's any local retro shops in the area, and we did find this small one. It's called Play It Again.
In Homestead.
In Homestead, Florida. And we went inside and we spoke to the proprietor, and we always ask if it's cool for us to take pictures and such, so he said it was cool. So this is the outside of it. It's called, again, Play It Again. It's located in Homestead, Florida here. It's a suburb of Miami. And again, that right there is what gets us, guys. That gets us. What gets us? Where it says retro. So we're going to go inside and just take a quick look real quick. These are his business hours. I'm going to pull out a card in a little bit so you guys can see it. And then you guys let us know what you think. And hopefully you guys will stop by and if you're in the area and check it out. So. All right. It's very, very nice in here. So as soon as you walk in, you see some retro guitars. Look, guitars buy, sell, and trade. He has right there. There goes Cutie right there, checking the guitars. Really, really cool. Then you come across, you see some Nintendo things here. You got the power set right there in box. Pretty cool. Control deck. I like that Star Wars Racer one right there, even though the game sucked, but that looked pretty cool. Right? Well, of course, we're Atari guys, for all my Atari pals. See, Atari inbox. If you guys remember Digital Press up in Clifton, New Jersey, I picked up the 5200 in a box a couple of weeks ago. Well, there you got a 2600. Got the Wii's all here. This right here is interesting. I'm not sure what this is. I'm trying to see what the connection is. Okay, it has a USB, so it must be probably computer. Yeah, I like those right there. Here you got a Telstar. Kaliko, it looks like it's one of those Pong, right? It's Pong, right? All right. Here you got an Atari Junior. Because we're gonna go ahead and most likely pick up something. I can't help myself when I see these things, and she knows that. She's the brains that saves us, because there are times I come in here and I'm just like, what? Okay, here goes one right here that we don't have for the collection. We do not have that.
We don't have this one.
So we're definitely looking forward to possibly getting that right there. Here on top you got the old Sega SMS, which I love. Robbie is right there. We still don't have Robbie either. Quite a few different Wii's right there. Different Xboxes. I'm a big Xbox fan. Here goes another notorious guy that's been escaping us for a while. Right? We'll get him eventually. What do you think? Right? And it has a nice Genesis in case. Yeah, Genesis. It looks like this looks like actually the case for it says Genesis on it, but this looks like something that the Atari would have set in. But it's very, very nice. Keep your Genesis real nice. Some more controllers. Here goes an official the original Sega CD in which your Genesis would sit on top of it. You got two of them right here, actually. Got two of them. This one has the metal plate on it. You got some PlayStation 1s here. Right? Yeah, she's pointing out to the Turbo Graphics right there in the box. Pretty cool. Dreamcast. Really cool. So on this side, as you can see, for the most part, we're looking at consoles. Right? Then over here we have a lot of the different accessories and wires and such, which is always a plus for me. I always like getting extras and having those extras. You know what I want to get? Let's see if they have the there it is, babe. Here it is. For the Game Boy Advance. Mm-hmm. That's it, right?
Yep.
Game Boy Advance.
We need link cable,
so we can go ahead and connect the Game Boy Advance to the is it to the Wii? I think it, right? Is that no to the Wii or
Game Link cable for GMA to PC.
All right. Over here we have some more consoles and boxes. Then you run into the different shelf here of SNES games. Over here you got some Nintendo 64. It's quaint. It's really nice. It's quaint. Again, everything is in order. Really, really nice. You got some of the guns up here. Pretty cool. You have a Gold Star, 3DO Gold Star inbox. Pretty cool. But it's all set up nice and neat, which is awesome. A lot of times you come into some of the places and they just have everything thrown around. Well, I've been lucky with a lot of the places that I've gone to. But of course, you always hit some of them. Here we have some Game Boy games. You got some Sega CD games with some custom cases to them, right? I mean, it's not overloaded with games from what we understand, from what we see, right, in the past. It's not overloaded with things. But what he does have it nice and spread out, which is pretty cool. Everything is in its own location. As you can see over here, you got Sega Saturn games, the Game Boy games again. Some Genesis titles over here, some computer games. Here goes some PlayStation games. Let's see. Grand Theft Auto, U-Force. We have the U-Force already at home. Am I correct? Got quite a few N64s back here and some Dreamcasts back here. Right? Some PlayStations. Here we have an actual Miss Pac-Man cabinet. It's not a tabletop. It's a cabinet.
It's a tabletop.
It's not, well, I guess with a bar. I'm not going to argue with her because I always lose. Down here we have a 3DO on the bottom here. Some more accessories up here on top. You got some various PlayStation 2 games. Big PlayStation 2 fan myself, of course. Some 360 games. Are 360 retro now? I would think so.
Yes.
Right? Because it's the previous generation, right? You got some NES titles over here, some Wii titles over here. Again. And on this side, some more games, some more wands. We always need the wands. PlayStation 1 gun, a bit. PlayStation 1 stuff. That's pretty cool. Nice. Again, it's called Play It Again. Here in Homestead, Florida. It's a suburb of Miami. We haven't done a retro store review in a while, so we definitely wanted to see if we could find another one when we're coming down here. So a couple of thrift shops we want to hit out here also. I think this was a thrift shop when I read the background on it. And he saw how well he was doing with the retro gaming, so he just converted it completely to a retro gaming store, which is pretty cool. Now, this is something, if anybody out there knows what this is, I have no idea what this is. It's it looks like, it looks like it might be a Power Ranger variation, but I've never seen this before. And I'm really curious, so I'm trying to take a nice view of it so you guys can look at it. Somebody just could comment on me and tell me what that is, because I have never seen this robot before. You know, but I love my toys, so that's the reason it caught my eye real quick. It looks like he does some repairs also, because it looks like he's repairing here a PS3 right there, so it's pretty cool. You can see his background right there, so he does have quite a stock, and it looks like he does his own repairs, which is pretty cool. Also, he has a lot of the different cases, so if you need cases and you're in the area, by all means, he has quite a bit of them, which is pretty cool. We have this. I haven't even used it, but we have ours for the PS2, right? This is the what's that? The band? Rock band, yeah. Again, here he has some systems connected to a big television right here, a big CRT, as you can see. You got a PS1, you got a Genesis, Saturn, you got a Dreamcast right there, an Xbox on top right there with the, looks like a DVD. No, what is that? But it's pretty cool. I'm gonna get me one of these. There goes slim PS2 right there. Got a Wii right there. NES. Looks like it needs some servicing. Looks like he mails also. So definitely gonna get a card. Babe, can you get a card? Card's in the front. Where he is. All right, here we have some more games. So I'm trying to make it thorough, guys. So again, if you guys are in the area here in Homestead, look him up. He does. It does come up when you Google him. Play It Again. I mean, it's everything is in its place, and that's really appreciated. So if you're looking for something specific, you just go to that area and you'll be able to find it. So I do commend that. That's awesome. Awesome. There we go. See, this is his card. Play It Again. That's with his number. Okay, let's turn out the back again real quick so they can get a good view of it. Play It Again Retro Gaming, as you can see, 305-484-9618. Also has his Facebook on it. And as you can see, it also says repairs, has parts, has accessories. Definitely recommend anybody that comes down here and
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
And just definitely wants to get that retro that retro taste satisfied. This looks interesting right here. I like that. SNES, and I love my arcade sticks. I always pick up arcade sticks, and I love those. So that's pretty cool. Check this out right here, babe. The Eliminator. Doesn't that look pretty nice? That looks pretty nice. Let me just get a little view right here of the showcase in front. Really nice. Really, really nice. Really nice. You got quite a few modern games also. So you got some Xbox Ones on top, of course. You got 360 down there. Got some Game Boy games down here. Game Gear, right? Game Boy Advance games. That Game Boy is sitting right there. Right? You got some PS4. You got some PS4 with some PSP games and such. Sweet.
Backstock on stuff everywhere.
Oh, sweet. And you got back. Sweet.
I got games buried.
Buried. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, so I just definitely want to give you guys a nice little view of the whole store so you can see exactly what it looks like in here. One of the best things, again, I'm going to say it again, that I really enjoy about these is when you come into a retro shop and you have room to move around. Sometimes you have some places you cannot get around. Here, that's not a problem. You can get around. There's enough space to move around. Again, everything is in its own location. So if you're looking for Genesis games, SNES games, NES games, Saturn games, Dreamcast games, whatever type of games you're looking for, there's a section for it. If you don't see it immediately, just ask the proprietor. He's more than cool just to let you know where to look for them, and you should be able to find them. And if it's not here, he does have quite more stock in the back that he hasn't even brought out. So if you ask for it, if you don't see it and you ask for it, most likely he'll probably have it in the back. So really, really nice. Huh? Yeah, very, very nice. So if you guys are in the area, again, this is we're in Miami, Florida. We're in Homestead. Again, it's called Play It Again. I just showed you guys the cards. I'll post the card again at the credits of the video. And there you go. Thanks for coming along for another retro video review from RodzSquad Retro Reviews. As always, we're going to say what? Keep it retro.